Life is difficult. Suffering is inevitable. And yet, meaning is possible. That's the message behind Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, one of the most talked about self-help books of the 21st century. But this isn't your typical motivational fluff. These are not tips and tricks, they're principles. Hard-won truths, forged through decades of clinical psychology, ancient myth, and personal struggle. In this video, we're going to explore all 12 rules, not just what they say, but what they really mean, why they matter, and how they can change the trajectory of your life if you dare to live them. Let's begin. Rule 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. This rule is deceptively simple. It's about posture, but also so much more. In the animal kingdom, dominance is expressed physically. Lobsters, for example, engage in battles for territory. The loser slouches. The winner stands tall. Peterson uses this to illustrate how body language affects self-perception and how the world responds to you based on your stance. When you stand upright, you signal to yourself and to others that you are ready to face life, that you deserve respect. Discipline begins here, taking yourself seriously, even in small ways. Because if you can't carry your body with strength, how will you carry the burdens of existence? Rule 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Imagine this. Your dog is sick. You rush to the vet. You buy the medication. You follow the instructions. But when you get sick, you ignore the advice. Skip your meds. Keep pushing yourself. Why? Because, deep down, many people don't believe they're worth saving. Peterson argues, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. This means practicing self-discipline, not self-neglect. It means eating well, sleeping enough, setting goals, not because you feel like it, but because you matter. And if you don't act like you matter, why should anyone else? Rule 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. We often underestimate the power of our social circle. Some people pull you up, others keep you small. Peterson says, only keep friends who genuinely want you to grow. Not those who enable your worst habits. Not those who celebrate your self-destruction. Because true friends hold you accountable. They believe in your potential, not your excuses. Discipline thrives in the right environment. And you can't grow if you're surrounded by people addicted to staying broken. Rule 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Social media is poison for self-esteem. We scroll endlessly, comparing our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Peterson says, stop. Your only comparison is who you were yesterday. Did you wake up earlier today? Did you improve your focus by 5%? Did you hold your tongue instead of snapping? That's discipline. Progress measured not in miles, but inches. And it's enough. Because life is a marathon, not a sprint. Rule 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. This isn't about being a strict authoritarian. It's about honest, courageous parenting. When children behave badly, it's often because they're testing boundaries. And when parents ignore or tolerate bad behavior, out of guilt, fear, or laziness, it creates adults the world will later reject. Peterson believes discipline starts young. A child who isn't disciplined by love will be disciplined by the world, usually harshly. So this rule? It's about responsibility, about shaping future adults, not pleasing present children. Rule 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. We all have complaints about the government, the system, our bosses, society. But Peterson says, before you rage against the world, clean your room. Literally and metaphorically. Is your life in chaos? Are you financially reckless, relationally bitter, chronically late? Then why are you trying to fix everything else? This rule is about humility, about starting small, about building personal order, and letting that ripple outward. Rule 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. This is perhaps the core of Peterson's philosophy. Life is suffering. You can't avoid that, but you can choose your response. Do you chase pleasure, numbness, distraction, or do you choose meaning, even when it hurts? Expedience is about shortcuts. Meaning is about sacrifice. This is the ancient story of every hero. Give something now, for something greater later. Discipline is the bridge between you and meaning. Rule 8. Tell the truth, or at least, don't lie. Lying fractures your reality. Every time you lie, even a little, you distort your own perception. You lose trust in yourself. And eventually, you lose clarity on who you are. Peterson says, if you can't tell the truth, at least don't lie. It takes discipline to be honest, but it's the only path to a life grounded in integrity. Rule 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Most people don't listen, they wait to talk. This rule is about humility, the discipline of curiosity. Even if someone seems wrong, foolish, naive, listen, because there's always a thread of truth, always something you haven't considered. And that openness to learn, that's mental discipline. Rule 10. Be precise in your speech. Vague language leads to vague problems. I'm unhappy. It's complicated. What do those even mean? Peterson says, use precise language, not just for others, for yourself. If you're angry, name the source. If you're afraid, identify the trigger. This is how you regain control, through words. Clarity is power. Discipline your speech, and you'll begin to discipline your life. Rule 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. This rule is really about risk. Boys and girls need to push limits. Fall, bleed, get up again. Overprotective societies produce fragile people. Peterson believes we need to stop sanitizing life and let kids grow through danger, because resilience is born from risk, not comfort. Rule 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. This final rule is poetic. It's about the small joys, the fleeting moments of peace in the middle of chaos. When you're drowning in suffering and everything feels heavy, notice the cat, the breeze, the sunset, the breath. Discipline isn't just grinding harder. It's pausing. It's staying present. It's letting beauty exist, even when pain won't go away. Jordan Peterson's 12 rules aren't life hacks. They're battle-tested tools for building a meaningful life, one marked by responsibility, courage, and truth. You won't master them in a day, but even choosing one rule and living it deeply could change everything.